Tower Defense has introduced a ton of exciting features since its release in July of 2023, and while the game has evolved in many ways, there are still so many key features that we are missing. Features that can take this game to the next level. So, in today's video, we're going to be diving into the top 10 features Tower Defense should add to make the gameplay even better for everyone. Make sure to stick around to the end for a feature that I'm sure we'll all agree would be a game changer. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm aiming to hit 100,000 subscribers by 2025, and your support helps so much. If you also want to join my Discord where I'm hosting 50,000 gem giveaway at 500 members, then join below in the description and pin comment. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. One of the most crazy parts of Tower Defense is the competitive part of it, with leaderboards like the Endless Leaderboard and Win Leaderboard driving players to keep pushing their limits. However, a major aspect of the game is completely missing from the leaderboard scene: the economy. Despite millions of players and plenty of rich users in the game, there's no leaderboard for gems or coins. It feels like a missed opportunity. I get that gems have a 10 million cap, which makes tracking them difficult, but coins, with no cap in place, they're the perfect candidate for a new leaderboard. Coins leaderboard would spark even more competition among players, motivating them to grind for higher coin totals. Imagine how much more competitive the game would feel with players trying to climb the leaderboard, just like they do in the Endless Leaderboard. It could be added right next to the wins board or near the summons area, and I don't think it would be too hard to implement. It's a simple feature that can drive player engagement and add a new level of excitement to the game. This feature might seem small and random, but it has the potential to save countless players from getting scammed. Let me explain what I mean. Instead of the current trade system where both players ready up and the trade finalizes after a 5-second countdown, there could be an additional confirmation step added to the process. After the initial agreement, the game would prompt a second step where both players have to confirm the trade one more time. This would give players a moment to really think about whether or not the trade is fair or they're about to fall for one of the many scams that happen in the game. It's a small change, but that extra moment of reflection could prevent so many from losing valuable items. This feature could make trading in Total events a lot safer and more secure for everybody. One feature that has been requested numerous times, yet still hasn't made its way into the game, is PvP mode. This mode has the potential to completely shake up Tower Defense. And while that might sound like an exaggeration, think about it for a second. If players could battle against their friends or even team up in a 2v2 or a 3v3 match, it would add an entire new layer to the excitement of the game. But it could also bring more players into the game as friends encourage each other to join in. Instead of just playing the same matches solo, players would have something fresh and engaging to look forward to. This can make the game feel more dynamic and social, providing more replay value while increasing the player base. PvP mode could be the game changer Tower Defense needs to keep things interesting. This idea might have not been on many players' radars, but it came to me recently and I think it could enhance Endless mode. Let me break it down. We already have Endless ranks, which offers some cool features like increasing the number of troops you can place or emergency buttons to send the nearest toilet back to the start. But there's a huge missed opportunity here: Endless coins. Endless coins could be an untradeable currency earned specifically in Endless mode, giving players an additional reward for pushing through waves. These features could then be spent on things like boosts, temporarily unlocking extra troop slots, or even other exclusive perks. It would not only add more into the game, but it would also give more players a reason to strive in Endless mode. Tower Defense now has an impressive amount of units, with more being added every single week. However, despite the increasing variety, one essential feature that is still missing is an index. If you're not familiar with the concept, an index is a system that tracks every unit you've obtained throughout the gameplay journey. It's similar to the system used in games like Pet Simulator X, where you can see a record of every unit you've held at some point, even if you no longer own it. This feature would be especially appealing to players who enjoy collecting. Imagine being able to open your index and see all the units you've unlocked, regardless of whether you still have them in your inventory or not. It adds an extra layer of satisfaction for those who love completing their collections without feeling the need to keep every single unit. Plus, it would give players more of a reason to hunt down and try out every unit in the game, making the gameplay more diverse and rewarding. Given that, Solanthric, the creator of Tower Defense, was previously a content creator in Pet Simulator X. It's surprising that this has not been implemented yet. Adding an index would be a logical, fun addition that would greatly enhance the experience for collectors and casual players alike. The mailbox feature was released several months ago and introduced a whole new way of interacting in Tall Tower Defense. Instead of needing to be online at the same time as someone to trade, you can now send units via the post office or mailbox, and they will receive it when they next log in. While this feature has been a game changer, one crucial aspect was overlooked: mail history. A mail history feature would be incredibly valuable, especially in cases of scams. Right now, if someone is scammed through the post office, there's no real way to track or trace what happened. But if mail history was added, it would serve as proof of any transactions, much like a trade history does with in-game trades. This would not only help people recover their items if they were scammed, but also hold scammers accountable. The implementation wouldn't be too complex either. Just an additional log similar to trade history. It's a small but necessary feature that could greatly improve accountability and trust within the community, and stop several other people from being scammed. In many other games, custom keybinds have become a standard feature, allowing players to map specific actions to keys of their choice. For example, using Q to open up trades or R to access settings quickly. While Total Tower Defense does have a few preset keybinds for certain features like opening the inventory, it's missing the option for players to customize these controls. Adding a custom keybind would give players the flexibility to tailor their gameplay to how they want it, making it a lot more user-friendly. This next suggestion came from someone in the TDD community, and it's pretty awesome. The idea is to introduce a merchant who would appear in the TDD lobby or trading plaza every 30 minutes, offering a rotation selection of items that can be purchased with gems or coins. This would be a fantastic addition, especially for newer players who might have more coins than gems, since gems are really hard to unlock when you first begin the game, which would give them more options to get units or boosts to help them get those gems. It would also add an element of surprise and excitement, as players would be more eager to check what the merchant has in stock each time, potentially encouraging more frequent play sessions. Simple, but effective. This could really shake up the in-game economy in a positive way. One of the most frustrating issues in Total Tower Defense Trading Plaza is the constant high ping that affects players regardless of how their internet quality is. No matter how strong your connection is, whether you're using a LAN cable or a high-speed Wi-Fi, you can still experience significant lag, sometimes reaching up to 600 ping. Personally, even with my fast internet setup, I frequently encounter this issue, and it's a massive drawback for the overall gameplay experience. This lag can make the game feel sluggish and unresponsive, especially in key moments like trading or competing in high-stake matches. If the optimization isn't improved soon, it could push players away, as constant dealing with the performance issues like this could get frustrating over time. Fixing the lag and smoothing out the gameplay should be a top priority for the developers to ensure that players remain engaged and enjoy the game to the fullest potential. This is a fantastic idea that many players have been buzzing about, and I believe it deserves more attention. Instead of the traditional sandbox mode, like everyone is suggesting, this should be added to every single player and not just partners. Imagine a feature that allows players to create private servers for free while having access to a variety of commands that can enhance the player experience. These commands wouldn't include anything game-breaking like spawning units at will, but rather fun and creative abilities such as flying around the map, altering the environment, or even changing their character's size. This kind of flexibility would enable players to explore the game world in new ways they have never explored it before. They could be experimenting with different strategies or simply just enjoying the game from a new perspective. Imagine the possibilities. Players could host fun challenges, build unique structures using B tools, or create their own minigames within the game. By offering a sandbox-like experience, the game could foster creativity and encourage a stronger community spirit, allowing players to share their creations and experiences with one another. This suggestion stands out as one of the best ideas for Tall Tower Defense, as it would not only enhance player engagement but also breathe new life into the game by opening up a world of creative possibilities. In conclusion, these 10 features could significantly elevate the overall experience of Tall Tower Defense, catering to both new and veteran players, from introducing a coins leaderboard to enhance the competitive aspect. Thank you for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by 2025, and your support would mean the world to me. Also, be sure to join our Discord server, where we're hosting a giveaway of 50,000 gems once we hit 500 members. Don't miss your chance to participate. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.